Greetings, Escha. Understood. How many? Is this very understood? If we there. What should I make? What materials should I use? All right, let's start. This might work. It's still okay. It's still okay. What should I use? What should I use? Adding viscosity. What should I use? Using special. What should I use? Using special. Is it? I'm crafting the item. Yay! It's done! What properties should I keep? Is this okay? It's done! Alright, that should do it for our work. Logy went off to the depot. Maybe I should go too? It sounds like they've completed a big part of the ship today. I wonder what it looks like. Whoa! That's amazing! It's already this complete? It looks a lot faster than before, too. I wonder where Logy is. Oh? Logy and Nietzsche are talking about something?
Still, I was hoping I wouldn't have to bring this up, but are you certain these plans are sound? I've seen a great many documents concerning airship design. You were researching them in Central City?
Huh. I should have seen this coming. I'm sure you already know about the accident, too?
Of course. You built a new engine using the latest alchemical tech. You led that research project, yes? The prototype was burned to the ground, and one of the pilots was gravely injured. The branch manager showed some concern about whether this airship will have further accidents.
Well, I was against the idea from the very beginning.
Did something happen before?
Escha, how long have you been...
You're amazing, Logy. No wonder you know so much about airships.
I'm not amazing.
Wait, Logy! Hey, Nietzsche, did I say something to make him angry?
As you heard, Mr. Fixario designed airships when he worked in Central City. But a young engineer let the engine overheat, leading to an explosion and a large fire.
I never knew that happened to him.
Prototypes are always prone to accidents. Surely the engineers were experimenting themselves. Nonetheless, he undoubtedly feels responsible. He then volunteered to be stationed out here. I owe you both an apology. I had no idea his history was that grave. This investigation was thoughtless.
You didn't do anything wrong, Nietzsche. No one did.
I'm terribly sorry.
I need to follow Logy.
I didn't expect that I could hide it forever.
Here you are, Logy.
So you heard the story from Nietzsche, right? My last project was an utter failure.
Can I ask you what exactly happened?
When I was in Central City, I led a project to develop a new type of airship engine with alchemists. The engine is an airship's core. When my project was greenlit, I was so happy I worked day and night. I considered those in-maintenance idiots, that they could never understand the engine I was making. So I decided not to trust them, and I continued researching on my own. But I was wrong. I don't know why I stopped listening, because their questions to me were valid. Even then, there was one man who continued to support me. He said I had to get along with the others. With that attitude, the accident was inevitable. Even worse, the fire destroyed all my research. My only friend tried to put the fire out and was maimed. He was a pilot, and he'll never fly again. I took his dream away from him. How could I possibly face him now? I was afraid, and I ran away. I don't have the right to continue this research. I don't have the right to fly anymore.
Logy.
I won't do anything now that I don't think is possible. I have no right to. I shouldn't be trying to research anything new. I never should have tried at all.
That's not true.
Whoa. What are you...
Logy, you're an amazing person. Why are you giving up like this?
Hey, calm down. Stop pulling on me.
I can't do anything on my own, so we need you. If you say that you're not going to do anything, then you're making me completely useless too.
That's not something you should be so proud of.
You don't get to tell me that. Not when you're telling me that you're not going to do anything anymore.
You have a point there.
Besides, you said you didn't want to build an airship, but here you are, helping us. Without your help, Logy, it would be impossible to dream about going to the unexplored ruins.
That ship's far from complete. We need an energy source, and the body hasn't been strengthened at all. That's where I failed last time, where I fell short.
Then, now you have the chance to redeem yourself.
I told you, it's impossible.
You can do it, Logy. I know you can.
How do you know that? And why are you the one crying when I'm the one having issues here? If you keep that up, I'm not gonna be able to cry, even if I wanted to.
I'm not crying.
Okay, fine. You're not crying. I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Yeah, that's right. This is all your fault, Logy.
So there are still people out there who would cry for me, after I got cocky and ruined things.
Of course I would. Logy, you're an important friend of ours now.
Enough. I'll do everything I can. I can still give up when we've exhausted every other avenue.
Logy?
So, would you mind helping me out, Escha? Honestly, I'm a little worried going about it on my own.
Yes! If there's anything I can do for you, I will.
For starters, can you calm down a little?
I'm sorry. I started crying out of nowhere.
Don't worry about it. I was about to unload a lot off my chest, too. Thanks.
I really didn't do anything.
Like I said, we're still missing a lot until the Dreadnought is completed. First, let's go see the boss. Would you mind calling on Alwyn for me?
Yes! Got it!
So, what did you want to discuss regarding the Dreadnought? I saw something at the port. Is that it?
No, that's only Phase 1. We're still far from calling it a true Dreadnought as it stands.
What we need now is a reinforced engine that can take a beating. That's the biggest bottleneck.
In other words, we need to do more than collect materials and synthesize them like we have been?
Yeah, these steps require the raw materials to be of a certain strength. Furthermore, making adjustments to the engine is difficult, even for the most skilled alchemist.
I see. I'm going to do my best.
It's going to take a lot more than just doing your best, concerning what's at stake here.
We'll discuss the rest back at the depot. Logy, let's take care of business first.
I understand that building an engine can be difficult, but what do you mean by reinforcing it?
If we drop the engine into the ship right now, the body can't handle the power output. It might explode.
Wow, that sounds really dangerous.
There are a few materials that'll fit the bill to reinforce it. We'll need to use more rare metals.
So, we'll need to import these metals when we can, and also have the homunculi reproduce them.
I think you know what I'm gonna say, but we're already way beyond our budget.
Then, you mean we need to convince Sol to approve importing the metals?
I'm afraid so.
This just got a lot more difficult. I can't believe we've come this far, just to run out of money.
It's quite a dilemma, but I understand. I'll help you convince Sol. I'm sure we'll be able to borrow his homunculi for a little while.
But, on the other hand, if we can overcome this problem, we'll be able to finish the airship, right?
Right. And it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Let's keep that up.
Yes! Whatever you need synthesized, leave it to me.
I'll work on recipes and continue the ship's design. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Then it's just like our normal workflow.
I guess you have a point there.
You two are a match made in heaven.
Really? I didn't really think so.
It's completely normal, right?
Okay. At any rate, we're almost at the finish line here, guys. Like I thought, the engine's our biggest problem here. This, I'm sorry to say, is beyond my skills.
Safety is a huge concern. If we can't overcome this, then we may have to cancel the entire project.
Is it really that difficult to make an engine?
I've played around with this since I was in Central City. The method of building it is not the issue. What with the accident and everything, you can't blame me for wanting to proceed with caution. Not only that, but with the facilities at our disposal, Escha is the only one who can synthesize.
Aw, when you put it that way, I'm losing my confidence. But if you're going to support me, Logy, I think I might be able to do it.
You really don't have a care in the world, do you? This isn't child's play. Do you understand?
I'll do my best. So, what ingredients do we need?
Let's see. There's a lot required of us, but what's most important is a source of energy. What we decide to use as the source will greatly affect our results. We'll need to synthesize one.
The rate of success there is extremely low, which makes building an airship very difficult. That said, are you gonna make the power source yourselves? I'm starting to get a little worried.
Not you too, brother. From what you two are telling me, it does sound very difficult.
If only we could fly using magic, things would be a lot easier.
Brother, that's not funny.
Magic. If we could gather materials that way, it would certainly make our jobs easier. It might be a long shot, but maybe she knows something that could help us.
Hey, there you are! Do you guys have a minute?
Oh, it's you, Wilbell. What do you want?
That's no way to greet someone! What's got you in such a bad mood? Sorry, Wilbell. We're actually really busy trying to build our airship right now. Ah, you did mention that alchemists can't fly through the skies. That must be really rough.
We're working our butts off to get this dreadnought built. It feels so hopeless.
Apparently it's really difficult to make the engine for this kind of airship. What's an engine? That sounds like a lot of work.
It is. To put it simply, it's... Which is just a simplistic overview, but I think you get the general idea. Did it make sense?
I have no idea about the inner workings. But the bottom line is that you need more firepower? That's right. And the output isn't very stable when we use normal materials. I see. Hey, I have an idea. Do you want to make a deal with me?
You aren't going to suggest lifting the dreadnought with magic, are you? It's not that simple.
No. I happen to have some information that you two may find very interesting. What would that be? I'm searching for spirits as part of my training, and I finally got some info on a really strong one. We call it the Fire Lord, and it's lived in the wastelands to the west since ancient times.
The Fire Lord? Don't tell me you're suggesting we use a spirit inside the engine.
What are you talking about? That's not even close to what I'm suggesting. I'm trying to say that if you ask that fire spirit, it might know about some very strong materials. I see. A spirit might know a lot of things that we don't. However, the Fire Lord appears to be in a foul mood right now. A contract with it may be impossible. So, I want the two of you to get him back into a good mood. You need that information anyway, right?
You do have a point, and that sounds like a solid lead.
Then it's decided. I'm counting on you two.
I know it was convenient for us, but are you sure she's not just pawning her work off on us?
Now. Let's go meet the Fire Lord, shall we? What should I make? What materials should I use? What materials should I use? Alright, let's start. This might work. What could happen? I'm crafting the item. Yeah, what properties should I keep? It's done! What materials should I use? Is this alright? Let's start! Please go well. Looks good. What could happen? Is this... I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? It's done! I leveled up! What should I make?
What's is good work is good work is good work good work is good work is
We... Please... Is this right? Is this very... Is this right? Farewell. Where are we going?
Hey, this looks like a good place. Let's start investigating.
All right.
What is our destination?
This looks like a good...
I'll manage.
If I use this...
Did you think you could escape? Naive.
Taking a breather.
Here's a present.
Once more!
Understood!
Providing cover.
Escha, you're up. I'll show you the one and only alchemic sword! Take this! This is the ultimate fusion of alchemy and martial skill. Looks like it's over.
Let's attack together! What's this?
I'm always ready. Come on!
Shall we begin? Face me! Ha! If I use this...
I'll make the first move here. Shot you silly!
Providing cover.
Here it goes again! Yes!
I'll take that!
Concentrating... Fly!
Go any further! I'll leave the rest to you.
Swapping out.
Let's take this opportunity to... I'm going all out! Can't stop this now! Ah! Ha! Ha! Taste my blade! Ow! What should I do? Concentrating? Fly!
Firepower's overwhelming! Shut! I won't let you.
Watch out! Ow! What should... Concentrating? Fly!
Firepower's overwhelming!
Face me! Ha!
Why don't you just settle down?
Yes!
I'll be going too.
Here's a bonus!
I won't let you.
Shielding! Ow! What should I do? Concentrating? Fly!
I'm ready when you are. Here we go! Finally get to use this. It's ready. Releasing the safety. Not yet. Ready for a full burst. I'll tear you up with my drill. Guess that's all for now. Looks like we managed to win.
Maybe I got a little stronger?
That's one step forward.
I shall train further!
We're making good progress.
Where are we going? Useful materials are hard to find. I wonder if I'll find anything.
These are materials too, eh? Escha does pretty good work.
Two!
Let's mop them up.
I found some materials. I'll dust it off, clean it up a bit. What could it be?
Wow, this is a nice find. It probably has many uses.
Now, where to go?
All right, let's do our best.
You use Neff.
Yeah,
Now's our chance.
yeah.
That's what I...
This should do. There's something here. Huh? What's this? Is this something amazing? Where should I go?
Here we go!
Face me! Ha! I can do this! Here I go! Take this! Mobilizing! No challenge whatsoever. Wow. It's so hot here. We can't investigate very long.
According to Wilbell, the Fire Lord is supposed to be here somewhere.
You insolent fool! Have you any idea in whose land you stand?
Oh, what the?
Logy! Over there!
I will not forgive you, humans! If you will not leave, I shall burn you to the ground!
It looks like she's in a really bad mood. We should run away.
Calm down, Fire Lord. Please, tell us what happened.
Humans, you steal the fire from my altar, and yet you have the nerve to speak to me?
Altar? Did something happen to your altar?
Might you be talking about this? By any chance?
It's the only thing that resembles an altar, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
There's nothing inside it. Maybe there used to be something in there?
Now that you mention it, I can see what you mean.
How long do you intend to trespass upon my land? Leave at once!
Anyway, we'll think about this later. We've gotta get out of here.
Right. Let's run. Right now.
Where should I go?
Good work. Is this request? Good work. It. 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 No. It. No.
Is this... Is this... I see. Altar, Do you have any idea what she means, Wilbell?
A long, long time ago, it was a practice to build altars to the strongest spirits. I heard that each altar has a jewel that carries the spirit's power.
A jewel? I didn't see anything like that on the altar we saw. Maybe that's what she was talking about?
Someone probably thought it was a treasure and took it away. I'd say that losing the altar's jewel would be reason enough to make them angry.
So we need to get the jewel back and put it back in the altar. Then the spirit will be nice again?
I can't say for sure, but it's worth a shot. Give me a second, I'll show you how to make one.
Make a new jewel? Isn't this something you should do, Wilbell?
Well, I suppose I could do it, but... even though I know how to do it, it's a tedious process. And you know me, busy, busy, busy.
So, you don't know how?
That's not true. Besides, you guys are always making things. Just whip one up for me, will ya?
I suppose you're right. Thank you very much, Wilbell. We'll try to make one right away.
Now we're talking. I love sweet little girls like you, Escha. Logy, you can learn a thing or two.
Yes, yes. At any rate, this will calm down the Fire Lord, won't it?
What should I make? What materials should I use? Is this all right? Is this all right? What could happen? This might work. Yes, looks good. What should I use? Using special skill. Is this? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? Is this okay? It's done! What should I make? What materials should I use? Alright, let's start! What could happen? Please go well. Yes, looks good. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Using special. What should I use? Raising material. Is this? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? Is this? It's done! What should I make? What materials should I use? Alright, let's start. Yes, looks good. What could happen? Looks good, looks good. What should I use? Adding this. What should I use? Drawing out material power. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Raising cost. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Using special. What should I use? Adding this. What should I use? Adding effect. What should I use? Is this all? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? Is this? It's done! I leveled up!
Where are we going now?
Woo! Get a whiff of that! Smells like treasure!
Yeah! Let's... Aha! I found something good. Yeah! I know. Let's...
Now's our chance.
Last of them. I don't sense any more monsters around here.
You use natural materials like this, correct? You should take it.
Where are we going? That's one down.
See? I can do anything if I...
There's something here. A relic from the past age. Marion said things like this are very valuable.
Oh, this is what... Are you... Anything else?
Something you need today? It. Good work. It. Good work. It. Good work. It. Good work. It. Good work.
Greed and...
All right, where to go?
Should we just put the jewel right here?
Couldn't hurt to try.
Okay, I think this should do.
I hope this will calm the fire spirit.
Ah, my altar.
Ah! She's here!
That's much better. Well done. Well done.
I'm sorry, Fire Lord. Your altar was ruined by humans, wasn't it?
As long as it has been restored to what it once was, my anger is quelled, young girl. You seem different from the humans I know. What is it you seek from me?
We require a stable but powerful material as an energy source for an airship engine. Can you help us?
I hear the words you say, but understand not one bit. Explain.
How should I say this?
We need a material that has a very strong and steady flame.
A strong flame, yes. Very well. I shall grant you what you seek, as thanks for my altar.
Whoa, this is...
The blessing of an everlasting flame. It is the proof of our bond. Use it however you please. Come again, humans. The fire will always burn within us.
I think she's calmed down a bit. Yeah?
She's actually quite nice. Much more understanding than I'd expected. But this, I've never seen this material before. Can we really use it as our power source?
I don't know. But since it was given to us by the Fire Lord, it must be useful for something.
I guess you're right. I'll try to put together a recipe for it. It'll be done by the time we're back.
Useful materials are hard to find. I wonder if I'll find anything.
Right. Where are we going?